Sierra Leone booked at 7 to 5 on the morning line for some of the big connections, and what a way to finish finally with that statement performance down at the Seaside Oval last year.
Stop me if I've said this many times before, but the gun runners improve forever. And the gun runners are tailor-made for Del Mar. Why? Because gun runner sire Candy Ride owns the track record at Del Mar mile and a quarter. Gun runner himself won the Classic at Del Mar, and his son Sierra Leone also won the Classic at Del Mar. And also, Sierra Leone was the only horse on Breeders' Cup Saturday that had increased his buyer speed figures every single race. What now?
I was going to say, the expectations coming back in for a big race, Caleb.
I would make the not-so-bold prediction that this would be the first race in his career where he doesn't get a new career high speed. He don't need to throw a 112 this weekend. He is a 6-speed sports car that can probably win this thing in 4th or 5th gear. But in terms of the gun runners, you know, we are looking at Sierra Leone, but there's 2 on the rise. Locked, who just had the record margin of victory in the Santini Handicap, and Hall of Fame, the other gun runner 4-year-old that's on the rise. Hall of Fame is going to be in this race versus Sierra Leone on Saturday.
A couple of big threads trying to have a tilt at the big superstar, and I tell you what, Sierra Leone's going to have to run a big one to take down the likes of Hall of Fame, who we saw in the mine shaft over there at the fairgrounds midway through Feb, and looks to be amidst a really good run here.
He's now comfortably in low 100 buyer land. That's going to win a lot of races and kind of getting you into that grade 2, grade even 1 potentially type of speed figures. And he had so much talent last year, Dubs, but he was always a little bit behind the 8 ball. He had that big 10-length maiden romper at the fairgrounds. Then he went right to those races like the Risen Star where he wasn't ready to compete. They really punched the reset button. And when this horse came back, I was at Churchill Downs when Hall of Fame returned. I was talking with his owners, and they were really excited about his future. And now he's won 3 races in a row. He looks like a different horse from last year. And last year, he had a lot of talent. Now it's getting refined.
This will be one of the big storylines coming up this weekend, the return of Sierra Leone in the New Orleans Classic Stakes. Some of the best 4-year-olds and up squaring off. It's a field of 10 going off at 5:04 Eastern. You can watch it right here on FanDuel TV, as we'll have 5 of our best out there live on site to take you through all of the lead up and buzz. And do note, Derby points on the line with the Louisiana Derby, and Oaks points on the line with the Fairgrounds Oaks. Saturday, 12 Eastern. Join us right here on FD TV.